we have here, well, you see, it started off as a Mexican standoff. Well, fuck it. Let's all blow their heads off. Yo, check it. What do we have here in the middle of this hellhole? Burnt bodies blacker than charcoal. I could've swore one of them was J. Cole. Smoke through the fire, I'm too homicidal to retire. Blowless whizzing by, saw a couple homies die. It started with the Mexican standoff. With the shotty, his head blew off. Bap, 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 bap. They're gonna find your body parts on the map. Bitches, too late, you already sprung my trap. Bodies drop to the floor as soon as we come around the corner. I'm gonna please the coroner. Keep them working overtime, gloss my steel and make it shine. Who's responsible for keeping the graveyard filled? The blame is all of mine, it's how I spend my time. I don't know why you bother to keep trying. Your people already screaming and dying. So lock and load and get your shotguns drawn. We're gonna have a shootout to the break of dawn. Double tap to make sure you don't come back as a hell spawn. These are the words of a soldier who is already long gone. So lock and load and get your shotguns drawn. We're gonna have a shootout to the break of dawn. Double tap to make sure you don't come back as a hell spawn. These are the words of a soldier who's already long gone. Take me to the second verse. Yo, and this is how it keeps going. Part 2, yo, boom, bap, that's the sound of the cat. Better blow holes in your body for being a rat. Why the fuck did you have to do me like that? We could have been friends, but your brain must splat. You like the Glocks? I agree, they're quite fat. How many more does it gotta take before you accept defeat? Local for Pete's sake, let him go. He's just a kid who's fat and I think he's 3. Fuck no, he already snitched me out. I got the riddle for what's colder than revenge, but it's always guaranteed. Leave no witnesses so they can't repeat. That's the code of the steel, doesn't matter who it is. You open your mouth, that's the funeral. You dig? So lock and load and get your shotguns drawn. We gotta have a shootout to the break of dawn. Double tap to make sure you don't come back as a hell spawn. These are the words of a soldier who's already long gone. So lock and load and get your shotguns drawn. We're gonna have a shootout to the break of dawn. Double tap to make sure you don't come back as a hell spawn. These are the words of a soldier who's already long gone. My patience is thin, so I make a whole pattern of a red mist. Even if my gun jams, you're still on my kill list. You got the gist of it? Let me spell it out for you. YOUAREGONNADIE. And there's nowhere on God's green earth for you to hide. I'm a slasher villain, I'll always be able to seek you out. Fuck Jason, it's May the 30th. That means it's just a regular day. And this is the type of shit I think of a regular day. And you can phone a friend if you want, but it won't save you. If anything, it'll just endanger them too. I'll drain you of your blood and have it with my feast. You keep the violence playing on repeat. So I lock and load and get my shotguns drawn. I'm gonna have a shootout to the break of dawn. Double tap to make sure you do come back as a hell spawn. These are the words of a lone soldier who's already long gone. So lock and load and get my shotguns drawn. We're gonna have a shootout to the break of dawn. Double tap to make sure you don't come back as a hell spawn. These are the words